everyone, welcome to my nookery. Today is all about my autumn granny wrap, which I have been promising to do, make a tutorial for this wrap for a while now, and I've actually done it. I've made the wrap going to and from the hospital to see my dad. As you all know, my dad's in hospital and he's not very well at the moment. So I've done the wrap in Shepier's yarn, and I've used, I'll tell you about the yarn first. So I've used Shepier's Wonderlust, which is 100% acrylic, 232 meters, which is about 250 odd yards, 100 grams, and this is called Vermont. I used three full 100 gram skeins, and this is all that's left, and I think there's about 50 grams here, guys. So for my size, and I'm petite, I've used 350 grams. Now the granny square, see here, the granny square will determine the size for you. I'm petite, so I have done a 10-inch square, and then the diamond fits me from here. So when I've turned the granny square into create a diamond, it goes from here to my waist. For those of you who are more fluffy or curvaceous, who are tall, your square will be bigger. And I did, what you do is you do the granny square, and when you turn into a point, into the diamond, from the two top parts, you then create your arms. And my arms measure, my arm length measures 30 inches. And I finished with a single crochet, and I've added a button, guys, because it'll sit nice. After I've finished talking, there will be a slide showing you exactly how I am wearing the autumn granny wrap. You can use any yarn. You can use a finger weight, double knit, DK, which is a 3-weight, a 4-weight. You can even use a chunky, guys. The square determines the fit. So the bigger the square, the longer the arms you're going to have to make. But if you're kind of fluffy but quite short up top, you might do 30-inch arm length. Everything is explained in the tutorial, which will follow on from this. And if anybody makes this, would you please email me? And if you do, and you post on Facebook or you email me, put hashtag doingalinda George, and then I know that I can put you, I'll make a slideshow at the end. I'm going to give you 6 weeks, guys. So at the end of October, if you've made one and you've sent me a picture of what you've made, what yarn you've used, I will make a slideshow and I will pick a winner from whoever decides to make this wrap, and give someone a prize, because this is in honour of my dad, guys. I've needed to do this just to keep my to keep me going, guys. Keep me going. Sorry, I swore I wasn't going to cry, but so, guys, I hope you enjoy the tutorial. If you have any questions, my email is in the about page. and it's under the description, in the description box of this video, and I'll explain comprehensively in the description box what I want you to do if you would like to make this wrap in honour of my dad. So thank you so much for all your prayers. I told my dad yesterday that you were all thinking of him. Thank you to all my subscribers, both existing and new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I so appreciate each and every one of you. And let's get on to the tutorial, guys, and I hope you enjoy and you understand it too. Bye for now. Hi everyone, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using Crochet's Wonderlust yarn, and it is called Vermont. It's 100% acrylic, 232 meters, 100 grams, 4mm needle. And yeah, so we're going to be using the Crochet's Wonderlust Vermont, it's called. Okay, so what we're going to be making is we're going to be doing, I've called it the Autumn Granny Wrap, and we're going to be making a granny square. So from the granny square we're going to, and then we're going to turn it to a diamond. Let me just move this out. There we go, that's it. So we're going to do it to a diamond, and then we're going to do the arms coming off two sides like that. So this is going to be the back, and then we're going to do a frill and edging all the way around, and this will just go on as long. The beauty of this wrap, guys, is if you're small like me, you can I've done 11-inch square. If you're more curvaceous, you're taller, you're curvaceous but you're small, you can what have I put, 11.5, it's 11 inches, and then from here to the end, that is going to be 29 inches. So from this end to here is going to be 29. So the full length for me is going to be 40 inches. So this is also how I've got the square. This measurement for the square is, this is my neckline, and then this is my back. Okay, I know I've missed. So this is the neck for me, and this is kind of my waist. So I kind of, on the angle, it sits just above my waist when I've got the frill on. Can you see? And then the arms then go over your shoulder then. I will put, at the end of this tutorial, I'll put the wrap that I did in solid colour twister in the blue, and it'll show you how it looks like at the end. You can, beauty also of this yarn, this particular wrap, you can use a lace weight, a finger weight, a 3 weight, a 4 weight, a 5 weight, and I've called it the Autumn Granny Wrap because Yarny Fibre Sisters are doing autumn projects this month for September. So this, I am just going to, now everybody knows how to, well, I'm hoping everybody knows how to do a granny square, but obviously there are new crocheters coming new people learning how to crochet all the time. So I'm just going to do the first couple of rows with you on how to do construct a granny square. Everybody is different in how they do their granny square. I, after each row, turn mine, because if I don't, I end up with a wonky square. I don't know what I do, but no matter how many times. So I'm just going to show you my way. There are plenty of tutorials out there, guys, who that show you how to do a granny square. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to start off your granny square. There are plenty of tutorials out there. Everybody makes their granny squares differently. After each row for my granny square, I always turn, because if I don't, I always end up with a wonky square, and this is what works for me, guys. So I'm going to do a magic loop. So I've grabbed hold of the yarn, wrap it round 2 fingers, pull this over so it just lies on top of there. So can you see it just lies on top of there? And then I'm going to bring my 4.5mm hook through, grab that, let me just start again, so it goes under, over, grab it, turn the hook, and while it's there I do a slip stitch. So I've got hold of the yarn and I'm just going to do a slip stitch. So that's 1, I do a chain of 3 here, and that counts for me as a double crochet. Now I want to do 2 double crochets, so that's 1, 2. So that is a set of 3 double crochets. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do in, grab up a loop, yarn round, chain 2, take off 2, yarn round hook, take off the last 2, and that is a double crochet. So yarn round hook, pick up a loop, yarn round hook, take off 2, yarn round hook, take off 2, and that is 2, yarn round hook, pick up a loop, yarn round hook, take 2 stitches off, yarn round hook, take 2 stitches off. So that's the second set of 3. Now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do exactly the same, yarn round hook, pick up a loop, take 2 stitches off, yarn round hook, take 2 stitches off, and you just do that. Okay, there we go. So we've got 3, we need to do chain 2, and we've got to do another set of 3 double crochets. So that's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. So I've got 4 sets of 3 double crochets. I need to chain 2, and then I need to grab hold of this chain and just pull it, and it brings it all together. And now I've chained 2, so into the first, my chain, I need to slip stitch and to join this into a square. So I've got hold of 1, and I get hold of the other stitch, there we go, and pull through, and I chained 1. So there's your first round for your granny square. I'm turning mine, and then I put my hook between the 2 chain 2, and I slip it, and then I do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I do 2 double crochets, so that's 1, and that's 2, chain 2, 1, 2, yarn around the hook, and then you do another 3 double crochets, and these are going to be your corners all the way through, guys. These are going to be your corners. So 1, 2 and 3, and to get to the next corner I just chain 1, and then I go 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then I do another 3 into the same corner. So every corner you're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into every corner. Then we're going to chain 1 because I'm traveling from one corner to the next corner, and we do exactly the same. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do another 3 into the same corner, and 3, and then what we're going to do is going to chain 1 because we're traveling over from one corner to the next corner, and we're going to do exactly the same, and this is the last corner. So 3 double crochets, a chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Now because I'm traveling from this side to this side, I need to chain 1, and then I need to find my chain, the top of my chain, and I just need to slip stitch together. Okay, slip stitch together. Now turn your work, put your hook through the chain 1 you've just done. Oops, let's do that again. Pull up a loop and just slip stitch, and now I'm going to, in this space here, I need to do 3 double crochets. So again, chain 3, so that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 1 chain, because I'm traveling from there to the corner. And as always for the corners, guys, it's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and I'll meet you back. No, I won't. I'm going to go through this with you. Don't jump ahead of yourself, Linda. Slow down. So we're at the corner. So I've done my first lot of chain, 3 double crochets. So I need to chain 2, and in the same space, the corner space, and do another 3 double crochets. Now as you can see, this is how we're going to build up the square. So I'm going to chain 1, and then I've got a space here between this corner and this corner, and I'm just going to chain 1 and 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. So I'm traveling from here to here, so one chain, and then into the corner, as always, 3 double crochets, chain 2. One, 2, and then 3 double crochets. So as you can see, after each row you're going to grow your spaces here. So on the first round we created the corners. Then on the second round we built into the corners, and we had a chain 1 between each corner. Now we've got a corner, we've got a chain 1, and into the chain space on the row below we do a 3, and then we do another chain 1, and then we do another corner, which is 3 double crochets, 2 chain, 3 double crochets, and then we're going down to here, and we're going to we've done this corner, so we're going to, so what I'm trying to say, guys, is between, as you're traveling from corner to corner, you only chain 1. The only time you chain 2 is for the centers. So your 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in your corners. You do that every row, and then on every row, be traveling between each corner, you chain 1, and into each chain space from the row below, you're going to put 3 double crochets. I hope that explains to you, and it just grows and grows and grows. So I want you to go away, guys, do your granny square the length or size that you want it. I've made it 11. Mine is going to be 11 inches, and I'll come back and then I'll show you how to do the arms for that. So go away and do your however many inches you need to do your granny square, and I'll see you back here when it's done. Okay, so my square is all nicely done now, and it measures 10 3/4 inches, which is I'm happy with. And then when I turn it on the side, this measures 14.5. So I'm happy with that. That is fine. So now what we're going to go on to, guys, is we're going to go on to the we're going to actually now start working the sides. And also, I forgot to mention, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a tapestry hook. I'm using a 4.5mm hook and a tape measure. So let me move them out the way. So what you need to do is, I'm going to make a slip knot with a little bit of yarn left over for, and then what I'm going to do in this corner, in one corner, so don't forget I'm working on the, so the arms are going to go this way out. So in here, so that's the corner. I am going to do, I'm going to do a double crochet. Well, I'm going to actually chain 3 because that's my first double crochet. Okay, and then I'm actually going to chain, so I've chained 3, which is a double crochet. I'm chaining an extra 1, and then I'm going to travel across to the first chain space, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, oops. So I'm just going to do this right the way across to the end, and I'll meet you at the end. I'll show you what to do at the other end. Okay, I'll see you at the other end. Okay, so I've come to the end, and I'm going into this corner, so I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do a double crochet into that. I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to do chain 3, and then I'm going to do 2 more double crochets into that space, chain 1, and chain right across. Just continuing doing your granny stitch square granny stitches all the way across. And this is a quick and easy. This will be nice for a gift. You can use it, as I said, you can make it nice and lightweight using a lace or a finger weight. You could make it really nice for the winter with worsted weight or a 3-weight. I'm actually using a 3-weight yarn. I've made one with a finger weight, and so I just want to, and that's the beauty of this this pattern. You can you can change the size to fit you, to fit the recipient who you're gifting it to. It'll just be nice, especially with winter just around the corner, guys. We're going into autumn now, and this is part of the Yarny Fibre Sisters autumn projects. So let me just finish this row. So then what you're going to do, you're just going to fit, so as you can see it just goes up. Can you see? So this arm, and then you're going to do exactly the same on this side, so making sure that it's a, like it's a diamond. So we'll do exactly the same on this side as this, but I'll show you what to do when I come to the end of this row. So I'll just finish this row off and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so we've come to the last, well, we'll come to the end of the row. So I'm going to chain one, and I'm just going to do 3 double crochets into this one. I'm going to turn. I'm going to do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a double crochet and the chain space, and just go back and follow, and that is the pattern throughout until the measurements. So if you remember, on all the odd rows, you do a chain 4 at the beginning, 3, and then 3 double crochet, and just follow it around to this corner, and you do chain 1 and a double crochet. Then you turn your work, and into the first one you do chain 3 and 2 double crochets, and follow it right across until you get to the end, and you do 3 double crochets into the last square, and then again chain 4, 3 double crochets, and finish it. And that's all you're going to do until this arm measures your length. And for me, it's going to be about 28.5, 29 until I'm happy. But then I'll try it and see. It all depends how it does. And then what you've done here, when you've done that and you've done the length for that, you then go from this here to here. Even though you've used even though you've used this square before, you're going to use this last square here. But I will show you when I come to that. I'll show you what to do for the next arm, just to make sure that you're putting you're doing it correctly. So yes, guys, this is the my autumn granny wrap. I'll see you now when I have I've completed my first arm. So I'll see you back here when that arm's completed. Okay, guys, so we finished the first arm, and now we're going to go on to the second arm, and we've got the diamond shape, as you can see. So the next arm is going to come off this one. so it kind of forms, when it forms a V shape. So I do a slip knot, and we go into this corner where we started this arm. So we're going to go into this corner and we're going to do chain 4. So we're going to bring that through and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this acts as a double crochet and a chain 1 for the space, and then we're going to continue right the way across, 3 double crochets, chain 1 until you get to the other corner, and I'll show you what to do. So that's chain 1, 3 double crochets, and I will see you at the other end, guys, okay? Or I might just continue and speed this up a bit. Okay guys, so we're coming to this corner now, and all we're going to do is chain 1 and one double crochet. Then we're going to turn our work, and going back we're going to chain 3 because this is going to be a double crochet, and then we're going to put 2 double crochets into this space here. 1, 2, chain 1, and then just continue on until this this arm measures the same length as the other arm. There we go. So as you can see, we've got this arm here and we've got this arm going up. So once you've completed this arm to match this arm, I will come back and I will show you what we're going to do after that. We're going to do a single crochet all the way around, and then we're going to do the border and the frill. I'm not sure what frill to do yet. I might do my Old Faithful, the shell stitch, but I'm not sure yet. So I will see you back when I have completed my second arm. Hello. So guys, we have finished. By now you should have a V-shaped, let me just show you. You should have a V-shaped. So there's your granny square that you started with, and then on 2 sides you've created the arms. So we've done that, and I've decided, guys, this sits really nice and it'll look really nice under a winter coat, or you could sit with it. So I'm not going to do, all I'm going to do is I'm going to do single crochet all the way around, and I'm going to put a button on it, guys. And you don't really need to make a buttonhole because you've got your spaces there. Maybe I need it. Yep, it'll go through. So I'm going to put a button on. I hope you can see. There we go. A nice button. And yeah. So what we need to do is I've not taken the yarn off, and all I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go back, and then at the corners I'm going to do 3 3 single crochets into each corner, and then when I get to the center here, I'm going to do I hope you can see, one here, one single crochet here, here, and join them together, so it'll give you a nice curve. And that's it really. I mean, you can, guys, you can you can actually make a shell edging or a fan edging. It's entirely up to you guys. So all I'm doing is I'm just doing a single crochet all the way around, just to neaten it off. I just wanted a more rustic feel, so I'm just going back all the way around, and that is it, more or less, guys. As I said, depending on how curvaceous or how fluffy you are, according to Miss V, the square is the important part. You get your square the right size, and then the arms to however long. And at the end of this video, I will show you pictures of me wearing it, and I'll talk a little bit about it. Well, I will have talked a little bit about it at the beginning of this video. I know, guys, I know. I'm sorry if I've waffled, but I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, this is our a tutorial for the autumnal fall that we're all talking about in the Yarny Fibre Sisters. And I just hope that you have enjoyed it. And please, guys, if you make one, please let me know. If you've got any queries, any questions, just email me. My email address is always in the description box below, but it is always in the about page. So take care, stay safe, but as I always say, guys, be kind to you. And until the next video, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.